All right, Coach. 2 weeks left, what we were just talking about. But from what you were seeing today at the scrimmage, tell me where your head's at right now.
Yeah, this is that part of camp where physicality matters. Today we probably had 78, 82 play scrimmage somewhere in there, not including special teams plays, and it was, I'd say, about 85% of it was run. Right? I mean, it's dog days. I'm putting it on their back. I'm trying to see, who's resilient. I'm trying to see, how this thing is going to sort out because everybody's valued and valuable, but, your role is determined not by us, it's by you, right? So this just sort of caps off the resume of work. It was a warm morning, like to say the least. Man, we got a lot of work in, but I got a chance to see a lot of our guys, our second level guys, our third level guys, and some one reps. But I got a chance to just see the overall picture of my football team, and I like where we are right now.
With your running game, I saw it too. Most of the time, that's what you were doing with the running game. But the offensive line is really helping you create gaps.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that?
Yeah, it's mentality, right? We saw teams a year ago be able to exert their will, control games, end games, finish the middle eight or the end of half with points, and a lot of it just has to do with mentality. So, like the resilience piece of being able to run when you want to, when you have to, when you need to, it's sort of been on my mind since the end of last season. Coach Reeder's done a terrific job of trying to help our offense, along with our offensive coaching staff, with the identity. And it's not just the offensive linemen. I mean, it's the running backs, the tight ends, and the receivers. To block, like everybody wants the ball, but if you really want the ball, you got to have more plays. And if you want more plays, then that means everybody's got to block, right? So it's been a physical mentality manifested this camp. It's shown us well so far. So now what we look to do is turn the page as we start to get ready to move towards like what game weeks look like.
There's a lot of moving parts for this football program, but with 2 weeks left, what is your main focus right now? I know it's probably maybe a never-ending answer that you could give me, but for you as the coach and what you're seeing all around you, what do you want to make sure that these boys really are shaping up to be for come game time?
Yeah, we just got to get fresh now, right? I mean, consecutive days of hitting, consecutive days of grinding through, hot, warm practices. Again, it provides resilience. It provides, like this idea of what your identity needs to be. Now what we got to start doing is continuing to move through the situations, speed up these practices just a little bit now, let these guys get their legs back and work more towards execution. What I say is this: quality and consistency breeds confidence. So I think our practices have been full of quality. The consistency, okay, now it's got to ratchet up a little bit. I think we've had good days, some days where we've been in the middle, and very few days that we've lost. So if we can now start to ratchet this thing up, continue to play at a high level, be physical, and make these days count, keep winning these days, Austin Peay will be here soon.
14 more days?
14 more days. Let's go Blue.
All right, so another scrimmage down. I know you were maybe a little bit more on the sidelines, but from what you've been experiencing with the offensive line, how is it going with overall as a team unit trying to make those spaces, those gaps for your running game?
Yeah, I'd say this camp was really good for us. I think all of August, the whole line as a unit got a chance to gel together better. For the past couple months, I know we had a bunch of new guys, so for a lot of the time we were kind of not finding our chemistry yet. I'd say once we got into August, everything started kind of coming together. We started spending a lot of time together, and I think when we do that, all the combos and stuff in the run game kind of open up because we're naturally close.
You're coming in as a leader, but obviously it's your first time in the blue and white. But for you, what did you want to bring to this offensive line that would make a difference?
I just wanted to bring someone that will always, step into the plate and into the fire no matter what, and not complain and just do what his job is meant to do. Not to get too technical, not to get too emotional or nothing. Just kind of come in, do what I'm asked to do, and then lead by example.
You have 2 weeks left until kickoff. What are you telling your guys, or what you're trying to make sure that you all are focusing on, you're being keen on doing?
I think right now is just taking it week by week. We look at the season. I think the biggest thing we can do is just treat it as 12 seasons, just 1 week at a time. And I think something we're looking at in our O-line room right now that Coach Simmons is instilling in us is just 1% better every day. And something Coach Reeder talks about is just the 5 feet in front of our face. So I think if we just handle what we got for this coming week, and when we get in Austin P, handle them, and then we'll start the new season when we play the second week. So
How excited are you that football is finally back?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm ready. Hey, last season's about this best. It's going to be the best one. So.
All right, Buck. So you're back here in the blue and white, but you're really looking at your defensive line and looking for other people to become leaders like yourself. How are you all gelling? How is that coming along, especially after the scrimmage with 2 weeks left?
Yes, ma'am. Everybody's coming along well. The defense is meshing well, and everybody on our team is leaders. We built this acronym called TREAD with trust, respect, effort, accountability, and discipline, and we are living by that every day. So everybody across the board is being a leader, and that's just going to make us a better defense, better on offense, and better on special teams.
Who came up with that acronym?
The whole team.
So you all did it together?
Collective. Yes, ma'am. It's collective.
Okay, awesome. So with, the second scrimmage happening, but 2 weeks left, it's really gearing up. How excited are you to be back doing what you love?
I'm very excited. This is my last go-round here in Floyd Stadium, so I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I can't wait for August 30th to come around, see everybody in the blue, filled up with Floyd Stadium. We're just out there having fun.
I've been talking to Coach Stu just really about the Take 3 motto. How pivotal has that been for you guys, making sure that you do that each and every time you step here on this turf?
It's very important. We emphasize that every day Take 3 can come with sacks, picks, fumbles, anything just to cause havoc and help our team win. So, anytime we get the ball back to our offense, it's going to be beneficial for us to help and win games.
Obviously, it's your last go-around, but for you, especially after last season having such an incredible one, what is something that you want to work on for your own game as the last time you're going to be a Blue Raider?
Yes, ma'am. One thing that I really challenged myself on this offseason was, becoming a better run stopper, helping the defense in many ways, just being a vocal leader, leading by example, but with my game, just, being a dominant force in the run, and just being effective in the pass when it comes down to pass rush situations. So, working on everything to help my game be better and just help the team win.